Hand so fast it can outspin the flash. Known to smoke a whole mile and a half to the ash. Boom bass, leave the room with the stash. Soon as in a smash, boom, get the cash.
What's up?
What's going on, y'all? Big Quan.
Shaji as always, and we got a guest today.
Peace, JahKing.
Yeah, so check this out, y'all. We are en route to the Million Man March. So it's justice or else. That's the theme this year, right?
Indeed.
First off, justice is what, JahKing? Can you explain what justice is?
Justice is a penalty and reward for one's ways and actions. So justice could be something that is, is weighed and judged. I mean, that's how our system is, and we should expect from our system a weight and balance. So the purpose of us going out there is to let our justice system know and understand what they're doing and how we being treated as people in this country is not right and exact.
Basically, man, you can't sit back behind a computer and expect for the world to change, right? Sometimes you need to get up off your butt and get involved and get active, right? You can get active by being a good role model to your child. You can be an active community member. But this right here, a lot of people say, well, we're not doing nothing as a people. It's just a gesture, whatever the case may be. But you know what, man? It take one person to take one step to start that journey, right? So we 3 deep in this car right now, and we're about to join with another 1 million people. So I think that'll send a strong message to the justice system and also to our younger generation. They can see that we can form like Voltron and get things done.
I don't want anybody from my generation to take what you guys say and be like, oh, these are just some, no offense, these are just some old guys talking about random stuff from back in the day.
Right.
There's legitimacy to what we're doing today and legitimacy to what you guys are talking about. And I think that my generation should have, and we do. I feel like we do have more open-mindedness to be able to listen and, understand people for more than just face value. So.
Right. And another thing, it's not about pointing fingers, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in my generation tend to point the finger at the younger generation and say your music is whack, your clothes are whack, your lack of activity or whatever the case may be. But that's not always the case, man. I mean, if you think about it, you got to have knowledge. You have to start with, they learn from us. They learn from the things the breadcrumbs that we left behind. Now, true indeed, there have been a lot of things that have been added to the mix, and a lot of people have been separated. Like the type of hip hop we had no longer exists. The conscious hip hop, the music that you felt in your soul that doesn't exist any longer, right? But at the same time, we need to join and bridge that gap so that we can, because right now it ain't about my generation. It's not about your generation. It's not even about your generation. It's about that generation of kids that's like 9, 10, that their brains are still forming. Where are we going to be? Are we going to get consumed by technology? Or are we going to go back to the foundation?
Yeah, not to say like a cliche, but if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. And to be like a gangster on Facebook or Twitter, we got to step outside, or step outside literally, and step from behind the keyboard and speak to your fellow man and come together for one common cause. It doesn't just have to be this event, or the Ferguson event, but we should be having these conversations all the time about what can we do collectively, all people, what we can do to change our system. We elect these people into power. We give these people an opportunity to represent us. Hold them accountable. And hold yourself accountable. Because if you don't hold yourself accountable, you can't expect to hold anybody else accountable.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a good note to end it on, y'all. Remember, it's strength in numbers, right? And don't point the finger. Get from behind the keyboard. Get out there into your community. Get involved with your family and expose them to reality, right? TV is not reality. The internet is not reality, okay? This is reality. Exactly. All right. So, Tailor-Made TV. I want to thank my brother JahKing for coming out.
Peace.
Right, and being a part of the video. This is our first special guest, so that's monumental in itself. So we about to go and be a part of this moment in history. So what's the phrase that we leave them on?
Like, share. Like, share, share. Like again.
Peace.